Hi my little brushflies, welcome back to my channel, Brushfly MUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes and I'm the face behind Brushfly MUA, and I forgot my intro. If you're new here, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not, welcome back. So, literally just a few seconds ago, I reviewed this e.l.f. palette here, the Cookies and Dreams. Have to say, really like it, really enjoyed it. But I do have another e.l.f. palette in my collection that I really wanted to talk about, but I'm not using it today for an eye look. But I do have a couple of little mini videos that I sort of filmed when I was getting ready. You know, I think it's either 2 or 3 of them over a few days. So I thought I could show you those so you could see how I feel about this palette. So this is the e.l.f. Bite-Sized Rose Water palette, and just like the Cookies and Dreams, my little sister got me this one for Christmas. So I do have to say, like, it actually looks a really stunning palette. The shades in here are gorgeous. They are really, really pretty, and I do really appreciate them. Now, with this palette, it has that great e.l.f. formula. It has pigment, and it's good. It's buildable. The shimmers in this one are slightly different to the shimmers in this one. So the dark blue in this one is kind of similar to the shimmer formula in this, but there's like a lighter shimmer shade in this one which is different, and I had to dampen down, but I'm not mad at that. It created a look. But the shimmer shades in this one, like, you don't need to dampen down. You can just use your finger or tap your brush in and you're going to get the pigment on there. Fantastic. The only thing with this one is it's kind of a bit of a boring palette. Now, it's pretty, it's subtly pretty, it's like an everyday palette, you can wear it all the time. And actually, if you look at the dips, I hope you can see, in the palette, I have actually been wearing this a lot. It's a good palette for, like, if you just want a basic eye look, but it's not a great palette for, like, if you want to really push the boat out with your look. But not everyone wants that. This is definitely a palette for my more neutral girls out there and guys. It's definitely more of a palette for, like, everyday work look. It's not too in your face, but it's pretty. And I've actually had quite a few comments when I've been wearing this on, your eye look today is pretty. And I'm like, I can't really see it. But I think that's because I am so used to going to town, trying to be a bit more vibrant, making it so it's noticeable. Okay, so now you've seen the eyeshadow palette in action, I'm hoping you'll see what I mean by the whole subtly pretty look, the whole it's beautiful but it's not too in your face. It is a good little palette. I do really enjoy it. And for the price point from e.l.f., like, what's this palette, like £4? I think that's fantastic. I do think e.l.f. have really good quality eyeshadow palettes. I own 3 of them now. I have the e.l.f. Mint Melt Mint to Be palette, which I'll show you. Like, I have used this one so much. I have hit pan on 3 of the 4 shades. Like, that's how much I have enjoyed this palette and have enjoyed this formula. So, like, it is fantastic and brilliant. I can see myself hitting pan on this, even though it's more of a neutral girl kind of day look. And then I have obviously my Cookies and Dreams palette. I have to say, like, the e.l.f. formula has definitely won my makeup heart. I think it's a damn good formula, and I am so tempted to go on the e.l.f. website and order every single bite-sized eyeshadow palette, review them all, test them out and do a big, like, ranking video. But I have so many eyeshadow palettes in my collection, I don't know whether that is something I should do, because I have struggled lately with looking at my collection and thinking, well, it's way out of hand. But I do want to declutter, so maybe I'll have some room for some new ones in my life. But I have really enjoyed the e.l.f. formula. It is just, it's cheap and cheerful, but brilliant. It lasts, it wears well. So yeah, I do have to say, although this is only a quick little video, I'm not giving you like a proper demonstration. You'll just see me quickly put it on in a sped up way. but I do really like this one. I think out of the 3 e.l.f. palettes that I own, I think my e.l.f. Mint Melt, that is my tippy top favourite out of the 3. Like, that one I will gravitate towards a lot, which is strange because I don't always go for greens, because green can make me look a bit sickly with my undertone in my skin. But this one, because it's quite pale, it's minty, it's gorgeous. I love it. Then I actually think the Cookies and Dreams is at my second. I really like this. I've only worn it today. But I'm so happy with my eye look, and it also has the neutral tones in there. So you can use this as like an everyday palette. You can have quite neutral eye looks, and then you can jazz it up with the blue. And then I do think in third place is the Rose Water palette, because it is pretty. You can use it every day. But it's just, I don't know. It's not like I don't like it. It's just not as high up on the, you know, scale as these ones. And to be honest, the only reason I asked my sister to get me this one at Christmas was because I watched Kelly Gooch's channel, and she quite often uses the Rose Water palette and comments on how nice it was. So I was like, she likes it, I want to try it. So overall, I do like the e.l.f. Rose Water palette. I really like the e.l.f. eyeshadow formula. Some of their products I actually don't get on with, like I don't like their CC cream, and their mascaras are a bit hit and miss, but for the most part I think their eyeshadows, they have completely nailed, and I love them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's only a quick little one, just showing you that palette, letting you know how much I like it. Although it is like at the bottom of the scale, it doesn't mean I don't like it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.